The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Right back to Irving. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A give. This is Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll get 19 out of that play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. Now a give on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They send him right out of the slot. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They motion the slot man left. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they have.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. to throw. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie the game at 3 apiece. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. All even. Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Bring it. Go.
They'll run it. It's Irving. Whoa! Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He's got a man. That's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the Vikings 49-yard line.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd
19, let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
19 tight. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
At their own 17-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Finding space at the 40. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34. They'll run with Irving. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Irving. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Third down and 9. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing it right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Minnesota. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He's going to tuck it and go. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out in front, 13-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down. Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And the Vikings have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half.
And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
13. Vikings 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Slot man in motion right. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They motion a receiver right. Now a give up the middle. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. That one knocked away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and a yard. Up the middle they go. He gets free, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Slot receiver headed right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. Complete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set.
That's complete on the tight end screen. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Second and 7. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving.
Number 7, Bucky Irving, the ball carrier. Cardinals at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Wrestling 19. 70.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got room to roam, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs will go up by 7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Let's go. 19, 18.
So, 3 quarters.
The 3rd quarter with the score.
Here we go. Check out.
Back to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
On the set.
So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
19 wide. Half for 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
45-yard line.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Ready? Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On the handoff, it's Irving. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll go again here with Irving. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. But if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's second and 6. They send him right out of the slot. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Off he goes. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend on the spot. But the first indication that he does not get there. In fact, he did not. It is a stop and a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready?
Right back to Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Look them up on a second down and 8.
Go! No! No! Let go!
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2.
70 Timberwolves. Reload. Reload. Hut, hut.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Bring it. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll run. Strong. And he nearly got away, but they finally bring him down at about the 3 to set up 4th down.
Fourth down and goal.
So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience.